Hello Aries, my loves, how are you? I hope you're well. Thank you so much for joining me today in this reading, and welcome to my channel. If this is your first time, welcome back if this isn't your first time. As you can see from the title, today's reading is for Aries, Sun, Moon, and Rising people, so if this is you, welcome. And we're looking at your March 2021 predictions, okay? So without any further ado, besides two things I want to say. So first of all, this is a general reading, so just take what resonates and then leave the rest. And also I do private readings, both tarot and astrology. If that's something you're interested in, I will leave my contact information down below. Okay, so Aries, sweethearts, let's just see, what does the month of March 2021 have in store for you? So Spirit, March 2021 for Aries, Sun, Moon, and Rising. Beautiful. Is there anything else? Yes. Okay, I'm gonna stop here and we're gonna take a look at your cards. I can already see that you have a really beautiful spread. So the first card that popped out right away was this Six of Cups. We also have the Sun, the Queen of Pentacles in reverse, the Empress, the World, and finally Strength. And at the bottom of the deck we have the Ten of Pentacles. So there's a lot of auspicious energy for you here. Also, I forgot to say, but for my early Aries sons, happy birthday. You have your birthday at the end of March. But yeah, there's a lot of auspicious, very positive energy here. So especially with the Sun being kind of like at the middle of your reading, you know, the Sun is the happiest card in the deck. So I think that you will be able to feel a lot of fulfillment and partake in a lot of different and fun activities or different things that will make you very happy, will make you feel a bit more lighthearted. I think that if you are someone, sorry about that, if you are someone who is quite hard on yourself, which I think you might be with this Queen of Pentacles, there might also be something about, you might tend to be quite a workaholic, or like you work so hard to the point that you exhaust yourself, something like that. If that is the case for you, I think that if this hasn't happened already in March, you're kind of making that more conscious and realizing that this isn't always the best for you and that you would want to learn how to move away and heal from that a little bit. And I see you doing that with the Strength card here underneath it during March. I think that you're, you know, it's trial and error, but you're learning to be more compassionate and gentle with yourself as well. With the infinite sign above the head here, I think that it's about you realizing that you're the only person you're 100% sure of that you're going to spend the rest of your life with. So your relationship with yourself is extremely important and you should cultivate that. So I see you doing that during the month of March in a way that's going to be very productive and also just very helpful for you. And I think this is really just the beginning of a longer, more meaningful journey for you in terms of this. With this, yeah, some of you, I'm hearing birthday, like travel. Some of you like are gonna travel a little bit with this World card underneath the Sun. And, you know, of course it doesn't have to be very far away, but for some of you there's going to be a change of scenery, at least for perhaps a couple of days, or someone's gonna take you out for a night or a day or something like that. For some of you, if you are, you know, early Aries Sun and your birthday is near the end of March, that could very much be for your birthday. But yeah, for some of you, you're gonna have something special like that, and it's gonna feel so good to finally see something different from the same four walls of your apartment or your house. If like a lot of you are probably still in areas where there are multiple COVID restrictions, obviously. But yeah, so this is going to be a lot more fun. You're going to see more people, more places in the month of March, okay? And it's good. You're going to allow yourself to be more playful also with this child here. And I think this kind of ties into what we talked about here. I think that you're kind of trying, it's about, you know, detaching from this Queen of Pentacles in reverse energy where you're always so serious and so focused on what you have to do and being so critical of yourself. And at the same time, because, you know, one kind of doing that kind of automatically puts you on the path of reconciling and reconnecting to your inner child. So I see you doing that. I see you being more playful, being more lighthearted, and therefore you feel like your life is more playful and lighthearted, and like the other people around you are as well, because you're allowing yourself to be. And therefore you're attracting more people like this, you're attracting energy like this, and people around you see you being in this energy, and it kind of gives them the signal that they're allowed to be like this around you, or that you enjoy this, so they let themselves be more of themselves as well, which is a really healthy and beautiful way of cultivating Aries energy, okay? Since Aries is the sign of the self as well, and also it's the youngest because it's like the first sign of the zodiac. It's in its archetype, it's the baby, it's the youngest sign of the zodiac. So for an Aries to be connected to your inner child, that's really, really important, especially if you're gonna have fun in your life. And that's also something that usually Aries strives for. With the Six of Cups here, and the Empress right underneath it, there's probably someone that you know from your past, or that you've known for a really long time, who's gonna kind of come back into your life a little bit more. This could be your mother, this could be a mother figure, a female boss or teacher, a friend, something like that. But it's more likely to be someone who's older, who was some sort of mentor or loving figure, parental figure, authority figure, but someone that I think you got along with pretty well. So, and this might just be like you just bump into them once and you have a little talk or something like that, but someone's gonna show back up into your life. Is, of course, you know, energy is energy, and you know, gender doesn't really exist, but it's more likely to be a woman, or at least someone that you, when you were little, you kind of saw in a very maternal outlook, okay? So there's going to be nostalgia here, and I think this is, and it's no coincidence that you meet this person right now when you're trying to reconcile with your inner child, okay? That's all I'm saying. I think that this is going to be fun for you, and I just think it's, even if it's just like one meet up or like one little conversation, it's not necessarily like it's going to change your life. It's just like comforting, and you're gonna enjoy it, and you're gonna like, oh, this was so nice, like they were so sweet, or like, oh, I'm getting like I'm remembering good memories or something like that, okay? It's gonna make you think again of your childhood, but it's gonna remind you of the more positive instances, I think, because, you know, often when we are older and we think about our childhood, sometimes we think about the most defining moments, and often those are moments, not always of course, but a lot of those are typically moments that were more difficult for us. And so especially if we grow up to be still resentful or angry at the world or our parents for whatever reason, you know, sometimes it's a good reason, or I mean, it's more complex than just like a good or a bad reason, but you know what I mean. I mean that it can be totally justified, but sometimes when we need to be reminded of all the beautiful things that exist and that always existed in our life and in the world, to make us a bit more hopeful, a bit more optimistic. It's going to help you have a more optimistic outlook on yourself today, and have more compassion towards who you were in the past, and therefore letting go of that a little bit more. And I think it's just gonna, all this is just gonna contribute to you being a bit more joyful. And with this Ten of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck, this is kind of like the icing on top of the cake. So whatever is going on in your material life, in your career, just know that March is going to be quite stable. You're not going to have to worry about money in March. Perhaps even there's going to be some more or new money that's going to be coming in, that's going to be extra, that's going to be very well received, okay? But even if you don't have a lot of money, you know, abundance is an energy. Abundance is not just money. I think you're gonna feel rich, and if that's not for your material possessions, it's gonna be for perhaps the connections that you have in your life, the privileges that you have living you know, in a country where you have access to everything that you have access to. Okay, I don't know, because I don't want to describe anything too precise because different people are going to watch this, but you know what I mean. There's just going to be a feeling, if you know, if you struggle with a feeling of lack or scarcity mindset with this Queen of Pentacles in reverse, I think that you're not really going to have that stress in March, and you're going to be like, wow. And I think that's going to be really, really, really freeing as well. So that's really beautiful. Finally, I just want to get you an oracle card for some advice for you. So Spirit, what is some advice for Aries, Sun, Moon, and Rising for the month of March? Okay, so we have number 16, Coyote Spirit, trust in divine detours. And it did come out in reverse, but I wanted to show it to you that way. Beautiful. And I actually think I'm gonna read from the booklet, but I didn't plan on that, so I did not prepare. So hold on. Okay, sorry. So let's get to this coyote. So the fact that it came out in the reverse just means that it is the protection message instead of the oracle message that I should be reading here. So the protection message of the coyote spirit is, sometimes a goal is so enticing and alluring that you lose your footing in the pursuit. You begin to fixate on capturing this prize, whether it be an opportunity you have always wanted, a relationship with that elusive someone, or the promise of that big break. Coyote Spirit warns you that this trickster energy seducing you now will yield nothing but disappointment and unnecessary heartache if you let yourself be fooled. Great Spirit wants the best for you, so when your plans go topsy-turvy, know that Coyote Spirit is present to protect and bless you. Listen to her gentle warning not to take the world too seriously or become too attached to the form and timing of your desire. Something better is becoming. If you learn your lessons and lighten your heart, it will not be long before you see that crooked though the path may have been, you were on the right one all along. Okay, well, that is a beautiful message as well as a beautiful reading, and that's actually all that I've got for you, Aries, today. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope this was insightful. I hope it resonated. If you liked it, please like this video to let me know. Comment down below. I would love to speak with you. Share this video. Subscribe to my channel for more. I would love to have you here. Once again, take what resonates and leave the rest. And I do private readings. Just you can contact me with the information in the description box down below if you're interested. I would love to speak with you. Okay, but I will let you go. I hope you have an amazing rest of your day or night and an amazing March. Once again, happy birthday to early Aries suns, and I'm sending you so much love, and I will see you next time. Bye bye.